Recap. So this is a trade that I took today. Had definitely a bearish bias. Um, I was paying attention to the fact that by 10, this 4 hour gap might form, and then we'd get a retrace into that and then want to push downwards. So I knew that was a possibility, but on market open, we tapped into this 15-minute gap and it just didn't seem like an opportunity that I could not trade, seeing as I've traded this kind of scenario multiple times and it works out, but I guess this one time it didn't. So when I get these big candle inversions, I target a 1-to-1. Um, the risk on this trade was meant to be 140, but I was risking 180. I was paying attention to this 5-minute large wick and this 5-minute low. My initial decision was to stop at break even once we pass the midpoint of this wick, because that's often a big reversal point. But once I saw I was displacing through that 0.5, then I changed my mind. There was this 5-minute low that could have been and was a reversal point, but we hit that low and then I was just thinking, okay, I can move my stop to break even, but like, what is the logic behind it? Because there's no narrative for us to be bullish. Even if we sweep this low, like, why would we be bullish? And I kind of forgot the fact that we could push up to form that 4 hour gap and use it to pull downwards. I honestly should have taken take profit because I was risking 180. I could have easily taken profit at 140, but I didn't. And to be honest, I don't know why. It's just like when you're in a trade, sometimes you're just not thinking straight and you're just thinking, I don't know, you're just not thinking straight. I don't know why I didn't take profit at a 1-to-1 with them, with the risk that was meant to be. But yeah, and I also think that I should have taken into consideration that we had this significant 5-minute low. It was near a 1-to-1, so that should have been my main take profit. But I didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't do that. It's just something I didn't consider, and I meant to consider. I meant to consider the fact that if we've got a significant level near the take profit, even if it's it's going to get me a bit worse of an RR, you take profit there. So this would have been the trade, but it stopped me up all the way out there. I don't even know why I didn't bring my stop to break even. We hit this 5-minute low and we started pushing up, and I just watched it hit stop loss. I didn't even move to break even. Honestly, because I didn't really see the logic behind it at the time. I didn't see the logic behind moving to break even. Because you can have 5-minute lows everywhere. We've got a 5-minute low there, we've got a 5-minute low there, got a 5-minute low there. What makes this one so special? What makes it special is actually the fact that we now push up to form that 4 hour gap and then produce an inversion. But I didn't think that at the time. Human error. Can't really do anything about it. But I count today that it would have been a winning day. I could see definitely another setup playing out, like literally taking this inversion right here. But I would be over risked significantly if it lost, so it's just not worth it for me, even if the trade runs. I'm pretty annoyed that I didn't take profit. I don't really know what I was thinking, don't know what I was playing at. Don't even know why I sat there and watched it rocket to my stop loss. Should I enter this trade? No. No, you're not entering this trade. Yeah, so that was a winning day, winning trade, but for me, it hit stop loss. Because I try and set and forget as well, like I try and place the position and then not look at the charts. And I guess it pushed down to a significant enough level that it pushed down to a 140, but I wasn't watching. And when I logged back on, it wasn't at the 140, it must have been like at the 120. So anyway, moral of the story, trade could have won, trade didn't win because I didn't take profit soon enough and I didn't move to break even and it just went to stop loss. because with these big candle inversions, you just target a 1-to-1. Wasn't a perfect 1-to-1, but it was like a 0.8, and I should have taken that. But that's kind of exposed a crack, blah blah blah, cope, lost cope, whatever. And yeah, that's pretty annoying. But it's whatever. Reset, expose the crack in my trading. I think this kind of happens when I don't backtest enough because I forget to do these things. Um, yeah, like if this was a backtested trade, this would have been such a replay and move take profit to this low. Like that just makes perfect sense. And it is basically a 1-to-1. I move my stop loss down, it becomes a one. Ugh. All right. Oh, well. It's annoying.